neck to neck. Neck to neck for many reasons.
The two of them feel that
let me start by answering him, because I'm also entering Ol Kalou in different ways. Maybe I can start by having a wife from Ol Kalou, then I build momentum.
Congratulations.
We'll talk about that off the camera. But of late, Fred, I've been having a lot of interest in Ol Kalou for many reasons. Recently, there's a Uber who picked me, and when we talked, eventually told me from Ol Kalou, and I asked him, what do you think about Ol Kalou? And he said there's a lot of government projects going to Ol Kalou. There are a lot of promises, there are a lot of goodies that are going there. But the opposition is going there to dispense by saying, kuleni tu lakini kura ni kwetu. So, why I like advice, this is your field. In politics, I'll take his advice with precision. He's right here. On economics, you saw I was a little bit... he's spot on there, so spot on. And if you follow his commentaries on politics, he's been very spot on. And talks about organizations. How organized is DCP to win this one? Currently, UDA seems to be more organized than DCP. DCP is talking, but organization on the ground, like this Uber driver who picked me from Ol Kalou, gave me all the stories about Ol Kalou. It was 2 hours trip with him. So he gave me a lot of analysis. I could tell you at the moment, in terms of organized, UDA is. In terms of being very much vocal, you could see that DCP is doing well. We go to Embu, the same thing. They talk more. UDA didn't talk more, but did more. They won. So Wamudendo is in parliament not because of how popular DCP was there, but it's more of how he said it. So, Fred, my main concern is not even this of Ol Kalou and the rest. My main concern is that we have not framed the question about 2027. If the question is who can win the election, I can tell you that's not a Kenyan problem, because we'll have a winner anyway, isn't it? The winner will be there, isn't it? Whether you do what, in fact, even if one person votes, there will be a winner. I remember when Shebukati said in Bomas last time, he said, I don't even care about turnout. Whether it is 2% turnout, I'll declare the winner. So the winner will be there. The issue is, will Kenya win or the winner will win? Okay. In 2022, the winner won. But did Kenya win? I don't want to answer the question because Kenyans can answer that question for themselves. We should be asking, who can solve the Kenyan economic problem? And this goes to security.
We should be asking. Or,
we should be.
Or are we asking?
Yes, yeah. We should be asking because we are not asking it.
And as I said, the ideal perception of politics and what we get to experience in reality.
In Ol Kalou, is a DCP win or UDA win good for Kenya or good for DCP or UDA? If the question is about showing fahari wawili wanapigana, sivyo? Fahari hajaleta chakula kwako, sivyo? So watapigana tu, nyasi itaumia. So my question is, have we framed that? Now, let's go to government, talk about the issue of united opposition and alternative government, isn't it? The question is... As
you make your final comment.
Yeah. Have they framed the Kenyan problem for us? The first one who framed the best way to frame the problem will win the election. Ruto framed his question very well in 2022. I was with Azimio. I told Azimio, don't start dismantling the bottom-up economic model. Because when your neighbor is building next to your house a skyscraper, if you don't even have security to bring that skyscraper, build your own. Azimio continues shouting, saying, sloganeering. So we are behind as opposition to create a narrative, to create a Kenyan question that they can buy.
Do you think the problem still does exist with this united alternative government?
Yes, and that's why you saw, Fred, in that my profile, co-director, Macmillan College. We are building a social investment university that will create jobs and also build job creators by creating enterprises inside the university that can give people a job. That's how I'm running. I'm not running by being on top of the car. We must talk about there is a possibility for a wrong route to freedom. Because Mandela took long to win. For us, one shortcut of shouting on top of the vehicle, insulting people without solving the problem. I am going to solve the problem day by day. I am not under pressure from anybody.
Are you asking the right question also? That's the question you should ask yourself.
The question is, I'm solving, not in question, now the question. I'm told you, we are building a social investment university to create the 100,000 jobs per county. It is not running by shouting on top of the vehicle. I don't have to insult anybody. I don't have to fight with anybody. I can be president by being president. by knowing that I'm doing what a president should do rather than by shouting for it. It's not about position, it's about function. What am I doing for my community? Not position. I can make those jobs without being president anyway.
All right.
So if I can make them without being president, then what's the obsession of being president?
All right.
Because the president is not doing what he should do. I can do it by supporting my people. Okay. And that's my focus.
Final words, advice. Are we asking the right question? Do you feel this time around we're asking the right question? Even 400 days